Hanukkah starts on Sunday, and the jelly donut is one of the most symbolic foods of the holiday.
So we have Chaim Lazaroff of Shabbat Houston, and he's brought his son Levi here to tell us how to make these. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We're so glad you're here. So this is actually a dish that dates back a long time. Why are they symbolic?
So we try to cook many things fried in oil because the holiday of Hanukkah celebrates the oil. Where the Jewish people were oppressed by a small band of people, fought back, they rededicated the temple, and they were able to light the menorah, and we celebrate that each year.
So what do we do first?
So in order to make the donuts, the first thing we need to do is, in order to make the batter, we need to take half a cup of warm water. You put in the yeast, 3 teaspoons yeast, and 1 teaspoon sugar, and you mix it all up. And then after you mix it all up, you let it sit for 10 minutes. And that's how you do the yeast part in order to let the dough rise after it comes together. We then, set that aside, we're going to add 3 cups of flour and half a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of oil, and 2 eggs. And we're going to mix that all up, and we make it into a dough.
Okay.
Now, we set that aside. And here we got our dough.
There's the dough.
There's the dough. The dough, you want to run, yes?
Oh, I was going to ask, is there any symbolism to the jelly? Or is it just the oil?
Well, the donut only tastes good with jelly.
Of course, yes, of
With
course.
jelly. And you can put all kinds of jelly. You can do apricot jelly, strawberry jelly, whatever it is. Sometimes it gets too thick, the jam, so blend it up in order to make it thinner.
Now, let me ask you, though, how do you get them so perfect?
How do you get it so perfect? So you roll it out into a dough. You want to roll it out so this should be a 1/2 inch thick. And after you have it about a 1/2 inch thick, you take a nice cup and squeeze it down.
Okay.
And after it rises for an hour, you then roll it out to 1/2 inch thick, and you squeeze it down like that to make a disc, and you let that rise for another 30 minutes. After it's rising for 30 minutes, you could then fry up your donut.
All right.
Would you like to put it in?
Then you're going to put it in? Yes, I'll
Go
put
ahead.
it in. All right.
Careful,
Here we
it's
go.
really hot.
It's very hot. Okay. Oh, there we go.
There you go. And so we're going to add another donut.
And then how long are you leaving them in there for?
And it floats to the top, and you leave them in there until you see the sides browning. After it browns, it'll turn over either on its own, or you need to turn it over by yourself after it browns on the other side.
Now, Levi, do you help with the jelly, with filling them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Well, did you help with these? Because these look amazing. And I asked, did you make them? And you say, yeah, you did.
Let me show you the trick of how to fill them.
Yes.
And so you take your donut after it's fried on both sides, and you stick it into the top, right, just like that.
Okay.
And you turn it into a circle.
Oh, just like that.
And then the jelly will then pop out from the top with the pressure.
Can you do it while they're hot, or you have to let them cool first?
You don't want to burn your fingers, but you could be warm. And after that, you then powder them to make them beautiful with the powdered sugar.
Now, do you like a lot of powdered sugar, Levi?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
That's ready to turn over.
Oh, okay. So we're going to do it.
Yes, let's turn them over.
All right, let's see.
And we can do the other side.
Oh, aren't those beautiful?
Right, and of course, they make for the wonderful holiday cheer.
There we go.
And the holiday of Hanukkah, we fry it in oil, because oil, as well, it always rises to the top.
Yes.
And sometimes in life, we may find ourselves down. We always have to remember, we always need to pick ourselves up and rise up to the top. And we can do that with our Hanukkah events throughout the city of Houston. We have over 25 Hanukkah events, all listed on our website at ChabadHouston.com.
I love that. So how many jelly donuts are acceptable to eat on Hanukkah, would you say? How many can you eat?
I like a lot. I don't know.
Okay, a lot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good answer.
1 the first night and 8 on the last
There
night.
you go, right? Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah. Join us in Discovery Green on Sunday with Hanukkah on Discovery Green, and then on Wednesday at the Houston Galleria.
Oh, thank you so much for coming, for the advice, and for the invitation. We appreciate it. So maybe we should get you over with Steven to take a look at how the weather's going to look for all these events.